Hello everybody, Kevin here, Raptor94, and welcome back to the channel. And today we are back with a new channel update video for September in terms of the daily uploads we're going to be uploading, as well as some other games that we're going to be checking out. And this month is going to be I guess semi-big. We do got a couple of games that I definitely want to check out, and without further ado, let's get it started, shall we, guys? And I'm really hoping you guys are having a good week. Lately I've been having a pretty rough week. Been a lot of just been sleeping all day, so didn't really have the time to do any new recording sessions this whole week, so that's why the video uploads are a little bit slower for the start of September. But hopefully once I get this update video out, I'll be pumping out some new content over the September. So just bear with me, guys. But on that, let's get right into the discussion of what we're gonna be playing this month. And obviously, you guys know Destroy All Humans 2 came out on August 30th, so it's been out for like a few days from now. I was gonna play some Destroy All Humans 2 and upload it for the start of September. Unfortunately, like I said, I've been really haven't getting any good sleep lately, so I've been tired. I didn't have the time to do any recording session at all. So hopefully, like I said, once I upload this channel update video, I'll be able to start, playing some games and upload some new videos. But Destroy All Humans 2 is definitely going to be one of the main highlights for September. I'm not sure how big the game is because I'll be honest, I have never played the original Destroy All Humans 2. I did play the original Destroy All Humans, the first one, so I knew how that ended. But for part 2, I don't know nothing much about it at all, other than that it is a remake of the second game, and it looks just as good as the first remake game. So like I said, I'm definitely looking forward to checking out Destroy All Humans 2. It does support multiplayer. Unfortunately, it is only local co-op. I don't know why it's only local co-op when they made a PvP, a separate standalone game for the first remake game. Like, you can play in co-op or PvP. If they can do that, how come they can't do online co-op for the second game? Beats me. I don't know why, but there is co-op, but you're gonna have to do it split screen. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, like I said, I'm definitely looking forward to checking out Destroy All Humans 2. Like I said, don't know how big that game is, but I'm gonna assume it's gonna be a lot bigger since you get to go to different countries in this one. So maybe, just maybe, it'll be a lot more bigger than the first game. But yeah, it looks pretty good from what I've seen, and it looks a whole lot of fun. Another game I definitely want to come back to is God of War 2018. Now, I have absolutely fallen off the loop with God of War. I definitely want to play more of that game, but with all these other games coming out, plus work absolutely kicking my butt and making me all tired all the time, didn't really have the time in checking out some more God of War. But this time I am going to be playing some more God of War. It's been long overdue for a continuation of the playthrough, and with Ragnarok at the corner, which I highly doubt I'm going to be able to play Ragnarok because it's so hard to find a PlayStation 5 still. But yeah, definitely want to check out Ragnarok once I do get my hand to it, because God of War is pretty solid. It's a pretty solid game. It's definitely a big departure from the mainline God of War, from a hack and slash to a more traditional action RPG game. Definitely reminiscent to Dark Souls, but it's not exactly Dark Souls. And I think that's the kind of problem with most games nowadays, is that most games are trying to copy the Dark Souls formula, and it's a 50-50 that they'll do it right, or it would just absolutely it would just be flop. Like, there's been too many games out there lately that trying to mimic the Souls. Like, there are some games that can do that pretty well, but it's just, we got too many of those. And I have a feeling God of War was going to that direction, but luckily it's not a Souls clone type of game, which is a good thing, because I think God of War should be its own thing. But regardless, though, I definitely want to definitely looking forward in playing some more God of War. I'm really hoping you guys are looking forward to it as well, because it's been long overdue for a continuation of the playthrough. So we got to get back into it, and we'll see how far we can get into the journey, with Arturius and Kratos in the new God of War. And of course Battlefield 2042's got to be in this month because Season 2 just came out. Master of Arms with a new specialist, new maps, and of course with the upcoming rework maps on the older map as well coming later this season. Like I said before in my previous statement, Battlefield 2042 is shaping up to be a better game. I actually enjoyed playing the game. I actually had fun playing the game because now the game is actually solid, which it should have been at launch. At launch it was awful. I couldn't get into any matches, the gunplay was absolutely garbage, the hit registration was freaking wonky, the netcode was awful, the performance is still pretty bad so now, but not as bad as it was before when it first came out. And just was a really bad experience, and of course a drought of new content for the game as well. Even with the launch of Season 2, there's still not much content, and until the rework map comes out, there's still not much new content coming out. And I don't count them releasing the the portal weapons into Art Warfare as new content because that's still old content, so that does not count. DICE needs to step up the game with Season 3. If they can manage to release 2 new maps for Art Warfare, maybe 2 new specialists, and maybe some new portal maps, but maybe the game will be in a much better state because that way we have more stuff to do, more weapons to use, gadgets, specialists, maps, especially portal maps. I think portal needs some love. Like they need to add some more maps for portal because having 2 maps for Bad Company 2, 1942, Battlefield 3 is not gonna cut it. They gotta add more maps into it pronto. Like like they added new weapons. They add new portal weapons. Where's the new maps? Where's the maps at? Like, come on, DICE. Like, the weapons are nice, the new vehicles are nice, but more importantly, it needs more map. So that way it keeps people a little bit more interested into Portal. Also adds more map variety too. Because I think Rush Mode, which recently was added into Art Warfare, you can play all the old Battlefield maps, do that game mode, which is pretty cool. And hopefully we'll be able to cover all the new stuff for Battlefield 2042 in terms of Season 2, like the new specialist, the new map, of course the breakthrough conquest on the new map as as checking out Rush Mode, which is now fully integrated into the main game now, which is what it should have been from the start. I'm hoping it would be 64 players too, and hopefully we have a good time because I think Rush 2042 it works really well, especially on the vanilla map. So hopefully we have a blast checking out Rush Mode for 2042 because like I said, it's been missing since they added as a limited time game mode when it should have been a freaking full game mode. So now that is a full game mode, that is good. That's good to hear. Of course, as you expected, expect some more Marvel Spider-Man Remastered because honestly I've been having a blast playing Spider-Man. Even though it does, like I said before in the previous videos, that it does borrows a lot of it is a typical open world game, so it borrows a lot of elements from the Ubisoft games specifically. But like I said, as long as the game is fun to play and the stuff you do in that game is keeps you hooked up, keeps you hooked into the game, that's fine in my book. Like in my opinion, like having a bigger world doesn't make a better game. Like Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Valhalla has that issue, and even though the game looks beautiful and I do like the game to a certain extent, it's just bland, it's empty. Most of the side missions you do is boring. Even the main missions are kind of boring too, and the characters, you don't really care about them. And that's why I kind of stopped playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, is because I just got bored of the game. Even though the game looks gorgeous, it's just boring in my opinion. Like I'm just sick of Ubisoft's open world games. So that's my opinion. But at least with Marvel Spider-Man, it keeps me hooked up. The characters are interesting, it's it's charming, it can get pretty dark in some moments. Right now I think the story is about to kick up to over 9,000 at where I'm at, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, definitely looking forward to playing some more Marvel Spider-Man. Hopefully we have a good time with it. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the playthrough as we keep slinging along across New York City as Spider-Man. Another game too I'm going to be continuing on the playthrough is Dragon's Dogma. Artisan. I'm definitely I'm definitely having a lot of fun with this game. Should have played this game a long time ago when I first bought this game on Steam. It's just been in the back burner in a very long time until now, and I can see why a lot of people like this game and consider it one of Capcom's most underrated titles. And especially for a game coming out back in 2012, it still holds up really well in terms of the gameplay, the mechanics, and the amount of content that game has to offer too. It's absolutely insane. Now granted, Dog Artisan does include like the DLCs and stuff too, so I had never played the game when it first came out without the DLC, so we're going to be covering a lot of stuff in Dark Artisan. Like I said, it's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be a lot of stuff to do in there, and hopefully it will build up the hype for a potential future playthrough for Dragon's Dogma 2, which I'm definitely gonna check out once it comes out, and hopefully that game is is just as good, if not better, than the first game as well. But yeah, stay tuned for some more Dragon's Dogma playthrough. I'm hoping I'll be able to get this month, but I'm also want to come back and Back for Blood, because they have recently added a brand new expansion with an actual new campaign to do, which is great because the first expansion didn't really count because that's more of an extension into the main game, the Tunnels of Blood, whatever they call it. That I don't count as an expansion because it just adds more shit to do in the base game. But with this Children of Warren expansion, this actually adds a new campaign. We also got a new cleaner as well. I think some new weapons too, I'm not sure. So I'm definitely looking forward and checking out the new app because it looks absolutely insane. It looks like a fusion of Zombie Apocalypse and Mad Max. You got like, I guess in this DLC you got smart zombies from the looks of it too. Like the guys should use guns, the guys should use melee weapons and bow and arrow. It looks freaking nuts. I have a feeling that DLC is gonna kick ass. Hopefully I can get the squad rated up for that for that playthrough too, because what I like about Back 4 Blood is as long as anybody that owns the season pass, anybody can join your server. Luckily I have the season pass, so hopefully we'll be able to cover the new stuff that the game has to offer. And it's been a while since we played Back 4 Blood too, so I heard the game has gotten better, especially in terms of the AI too for the cleaners. So if we can't get the squad, we'll probably have to end up doing a solo run with the AIs, which is fine by me. But it would definitely be a much better experience if I can get the whole squad together, and hopefully that's the case. Because this game is definitely a lot of fun if you play with the squad, especially with friends. Not sure it's a good idea to play with randoms, in my opinion. I heard the community for that game specifically is pretty toxic, so honestly, best way to play that game, play with friends, play solo, and just done deal. But hopefully this month we'll be able to check out some more Back 4 Blood content, because we haven't even beaten the game. So if we could beat the game, that would be pretty damn nice, I'll say. We also got some pretty interesting new games too I definitely want to check out that are coming out this month, as well as some games that came out last month. And there is a Souls-like game coming out called Zero Rising that I definitely want to check out. Now, Zero Rising is definitely taking a lot of inspiration from Dark Souls, but with a new twist. The game's setting is set in the French Revolution, but also with another twist is that the King Henry. He's kind of gone bonkers and going crazy with the revolution, but he also has an army of automatons. That's right, you're going to be fighting all this crazy looking robots during the French Revolution. And speaking of robots, your main character is in fact a robot as well, but she is she was meant to be guarded as a maid for being a queen's bodyguard. And obviously the queen is locked up at the mansion while her husband's going out there doing crazy shit in the French Revolution. So pretty much your mission is to stop the madness, as that King Henry is doing in Paris. So that's pretty much your job. The art design looks pretty cool. Some of a lot of the robot design looks pretty cool. And a matter of fact, I did play the closed beta for that game too. And I definitely enjoyed the game for what it is. It is a bit buggy, but then again, it is closed beta, so hopefully when the game does come out, the game will be a little bit more polished. But overall, the game definitely felt pretty smooth. Very Souls-like, but it's not exactly Souls-like. There are some new mechanics in there that you definitely won't see in Souls. But like I said, I really like the art design, the robot designs in that game, and the visuals wise, even some of the sounds those things make, and the music is fantastic too. So definitely want to check out Zero Rising when it first comes out, which comes out on September 6th, I think, or the 8th. So we're definitely gonna be checking out some Zero Rising. Hopefully the game holds up. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Hopefully it doesn't launch, extremely buggy. Really hoping it launches smoothly as possible, so we have the best possible experience. So stay tuned for Zero Rising, everybody. So a couple of indie games here I definitely want to check. We got Warlord Drone, which is a game you participate in this arena, but you in roller skates, and you can do some crazy backflip and do some crazy style kill and all that stuff. It looks pretty fun. The game looks pretty interesting. The art design looks interesting as well. It's like comic book style, but of course it has its own style. And the gameplay looks pretty fun too, so I'm definitely gonna be checking out some Velodrome. Hopefully the game is good. Hopefully I don't suck ass, and hopefully the game is not as buggy. Another game I definitely want to come back is Fashion Police Squad. Now, we played this last month, and this game came out of nowhere, and I really like what this game has to offer, because it is a Doom-inspired game where you don't actually kill nothing, which is an interesting twist. Usually when you see this type of games, you go in there and you get some of the most over-the-top kills and action. Now, this game is definitely over the top for sure, but without the blood and gore and all that stuff. So this game is definitely going to be a little bit more family friendly. So definitely going to be checking this game out, and I really like how the direction went for that game, how it went from a Doom shooter game where you don't have to kill nothing, and the whole premise of how your job as a FPS, aka Fashion Police Squad, is to make sure people are pretty much in top condition with their swag, essentially. So if they don't have the top tier swag, they get discolored, they get a little bit crazy, or they have too much swag, then they're over the top, and you gotta fix that too. Like I said, the game it has a really fun setting, and I really like the game. Definitely want to play some more Fashion Police Squad. Even the first boss fight that we had was pretty entertaining as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to checking out more Fashion Police Squad. Maybe the game could have probably a little bit better with co-op, but I think right now at its current state is pretty fantastic, and I think everybody should check out this game too when they have the chance. Fashion Police Squad, highly recommend it. Game is only $20. I would say why not support why not support the developers by paying full price, but it's up to you. I did buy the game discounted, so but yeah, check it out. When it goes on sale, check it out. You won't be disappointed. And then the last few games I want to check out is Hard West 2. Now this game caught my attention because it kind of has that XCOM type of gameplay style, but with an interesting premise. You're set in the Wild West, but you got all this a band of heroes with supernatural abilities. You also go up against supernatural enemies as well. Now, truth to be told, I never played the first Hard West, so I'm not sure if I have to play the first game to play the second game, but we're just gonna go straight into the second game because I think the first game might not have any continuation, maybe not, but it looks pretty cool. I kind of like, I do enjoy playing those turn-based games, especially XCOM. XCOM was a fantastic game, I should say. I haven't played part 2 yet, but the first game definitely kept me hooked on for a very long time. So I'm definitely looking forward to checking out Hard West 2. This game might be something special. We don't know. I'm hoping it is. But it looks a whole lot of fun to play though. But yeah, stay tuned for Hard West 2. Another game I want to come back is Servant Steel. Now it's been a while since we last played this game. I think back in April. That's the last time we played the game. And recently they released a new bonus campaign for the game, and we haven't even beaten the game yet for this game. But this game was a hell of a blast to play, man. It's pretty much, imagine John Woo making a cyberpunk, movie or game essentially. And this is pretty much what you get. You get slow-mo action, you get the high-octane, fast-paced, chaotic gunplay. And also the biggest highlight, the destruction. The destruction in this game is absolutely insane. And some of the level design in this game is pretty crazy too. And some of the missions, like there'll be times I get lost, I don't know what to do. I'm like, okay, where'd it go? But then you gotta dig outside the box sometime and pretty much say to yourself, this game has destruction, so sometimes you gotta destroy shit to progress through the game. So really enjoyed this game. When I first played on April, like I said, it's a chaotic game, extremely fast paced. Gotta have the quickest freaking flick, to freaking play this game properly, because anybody that's a little bit slow on the flick, on the reflex side, it's gonna have a hard time playing this game. But regardless though, I definitely want to check back, serve it, steal it, because like I said, this game blew my mind away, and I bought this game like a long time ago too, and I haven't even touched it until April. So I want to get back into this game. Hopefully we can keep up that momentum, and we might be able to beat the whole game this month, potentially. No guarantees, but we might, we might be able to play the game significantly to the point where we're almost, beating the game. So hopefully we get to that point. And of course, the last game we're going to be checking out is Command & Conquer Generals, but we're going to be checking out the Command & Conquer Generals Evolution mod for Red Alert 3. Now, there was a big-ass update that came out for it maybe like a few months ago, and they added like all the sub-faction from 0 Hour now as a separate faction now, which is pretty cool. So we definitely got to check back Evolution 0.3. I did a couple of play tests just to see how the game works. I struggled a bit because the AI in that game, even on easy mode, don't fuck around. Like, they do not mess around. You gotta hit them hard before they build up the armor. Because even on easy, they almost whoop my ass. They almost. Play it on medium, I got my ass whooped. So the way the AI works in Red Alert is just completely different. Because Red Alert 3, in my opinion, I think emphasizes more on building armies rather than building the fences, because I try to do the old-fashioned build up your fences and then build your army later. That does not work. The fences in this game they're not reliable. They're not reliable compared to, like, how they work in the old 0 Hour games. So I'm gonna have to think outside the box of how I play. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more aggressive and try to hit them, with small units here and there, so to keep the pressure on them. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Hopefully we'll be able to cover some of the sub-factions for Evolution, and then we'll keep on going until we cover pretty much everything, because like I said, this mod definitely has so much potential. We could see a potential return of General's Challenge mode. Not sure about the campaign, but if the developer decides to do that, then this guy is a mad lad. But yeah, I will definitely be keeping my eye on the updates that has been working on this mod, and hopefully he succeeds, because we need more Command & Conquer, to be honest. We need the return of Generals, potentially Red Alert. We need more of those type of games returning, because right now we got the first Command & Conquer game and Red Alert 1 remastered, which is good. But I think we need more remasters for the franchise. Like shit, if we could get remastered Generals on Steam, that would be fucking amazing. I would be absolutely happy to do that. But like I said, when it's gonna happen, I don't know. But time will tell. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for today's channel update video. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to some of the games that you got that I have mentioned. Like I said, we got tons of games, a lot of big games, some new ones as well. But yeah, we're going to be pretty busy. Hopefully things go well for this month, and I will be able to upload videos consistently. But yeah, like I said, lately I've just been burned out from work, just coming home. Don't want to do nothing, just eat, relax, watch a movie, sleep. It is what it is. Like, it's nothing I can do on that. It's just that there'll be days I'll just be burned out. So that's why last month I kind of slacked off on the uploads later August. Like I said, hopefully we'll be able to remedy that by uploading consistently this month. But no guarantees. But that is my goal, and I'm gonna do the best of my ability in trying to meet that goal. And yeah, I'm gonna end it here for now. Like I said, as I said in my previous channel update videos, the subscribers that have been with me for the longest time, been supporting my channel for the longest time, Really appreciate your support. It's what your support is what keeps me keep going, you know, making more videos. Because like I said a long time ago, you know, I make these videos for fun. Like right now I'm not making any money, but it's fine. I'm doing this for fun. But maybe one day, once we get a huge milestone, we might be able to expand more and do all kinds of crazy stuff. But right now I'm pretty happy in my current state right now. I could definitely improve better in terms of my videos and how I upload videos and my editing style. I could definitely improve that. But right now I'm pretty happy at where I'm at right now. So like I said, to all the subscribers that have been with me, the guys that have been with me for a long time, guys or girls that have been with me for the longest time, I really appreciate your support, man. Like, it keeps me going, and the bottom of deep in my heart, I thank you guys. And to the new subscribers, well, welcome to the channel. Appreciate your subscription, and hopefully you'll be looking forward to any future videos, playthroughs, and all kinds of crazy videos that I'll be uploading in the future, and hopefully looking forward to it, and we'll see how it goes from here. Got nothing much to say for this month. Other than that, you know, all I gotta say is that hopefully you guys are having a great week. I know it's been rough out there. It's been pretty crazy out there too. So hopefully you guys are having a good week. Hopefully you guys are staying safe out there, and overall enjoying life. So I'm gonna end it here for now, and of course before we leave, I'm gonna leave some PC games. I'll be giving away PC games every month for each of these upload videos, so stay tuned for that. So I'm gonna be posting at least maybe 3 or 4. It's gonna be right here. So there's your free games. So these games were all gonna be PC only, so keep that in mind. PC only. Could be Steam or GOG. I will put a little notations if it's going to be for Steam or GOG, Epic Store, you name it. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy your free game. It is first come first serve, so get them while they last. So yeah, so just get them while they last before they're gone, because first come first serve. So on that, I got nothing else to say for this month. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, hit the like button. If you guys didn't, then hit the dislike button. It's all up to you. And if you guys got any other games you want to suggest for me to play, or any other ideas and advice of how I should improve the channel, leave in the comments down below, and I will check them out. Your feedback will be appreciated, and any other game suggestions, you know, that would be interested to my taste, I will definitely check them out. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna end here for now. I've been ranting on for far too long, and hopefully you guys are having a great day. But other than that, guys, until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.